Hey everyone, it's Michael Goosebumps fan. It's been a little while. I took a break for like 3 weeks, and I was gonna do it for just 2 originally, and you know what happens. I just got I got exhausted. I had so much going on at one time. I was mentally exhausted. I was kind of tired of reading Goosebumps for a little while. I wanted to take a little bit of a break after that big stretch of Mummy books. I wanted to tell you guys I'm sorry from the beginning of this video that I'm sorry that I didn't upload enough during the summertime. There was a lot of opportunity there with the quarantine thing going on, a lot of people looking for some more stuff to watch here on YouTube and some more, I guess, if you want to call me family friendly, I guess you possibly could. I don't really think so, but maybe. It seems like a lot of people were kind of blowing up the channel when the quarantine happened with coronavirus and whatnot, because a lot of people were looking for some new things to watch, and a lot of Goosebumps fans were looking for some new things to watch. The channel has like doubled in subs since the quarantine back in like April or March or whenever this thing really kind of kicked off. For starters, I want to thank you guys so much. We're at like 667 subscribers right now, so almost 670 in total. I cannot believe how many people have subscribed to this channel. I mean, this is probably the biggest channel I've had ever. Which is not saying much. I mean, it's still a small-time, little niche channel with the Goosebumps stuff, but I want you to know from the bottom of my heart, even the newcomers, I don't know you that well yet, I don't get a whole lot of time to respond very quickly, not anymore, because there's just so much going on in my life, and then I got a lot of comments now, because I have a lot of videos, and a lot of people are coming to the channel now and watching stuff, or people are just stumbling across random videos and commenting. If I don't comment back to you, please don't get offended by that. I'm trying my best to comment to everybody and make it more personable. You know, I'm trying not to just be a bot type of comment and comment be like, yes, with a exclamation point and stuff like that. Just to, I try to write out a full-length paragraph for each comment that comments to me, because I like to show you guys that I respect you and I love you and I'm thankful that you're here. I want you to be here. I want this community to really develop and have a good time talking with each other and not just with me. I love you guys. Again, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for commenting and all the appreciation and respect and all the things you guys show in the comments. I never see arguments in the comments. I might see like one or two every once in a while, but not like anything severe, you know. Disagreements are always pretty stable here. I never see anybody like fist fighting, if they were able to, digitally. You don't see anything like that in my comment section. I'm very thankful for that. But, yeah, thank you guys so much for being an awesome community to really communicate with and to talk about Goosebumps and things like Goosebumps with, and I'm having a blast. Every time I get to make a new video, I get really excited about this whole thing. I am currently reading a new Goosebumps book that I picked up a couple of days ago. I've had this, not that I picked it up from like a store or anything, but it's special edition number 5 from Give Yourself Goosebumps, The Curse of the Cave Creatures. This is pretty good. I have a lot of bookmarks in it, of course, because that's the kind of book with Give Yourself Goosebumps books. The way I read them, I like to read all the endings and everything. This is a great series. If you haven't read any Give Yourself Goosebumps books, they're basically choose-your-own-adventure books for anybody who doesn't know that. These books rock. This one's good, too. I'm actually very surprised by how much I like this. I was a little hesitant about this one. I wish I had read, or at least had the opportunity, I wish I had taken a break earlier than the summertime, so I had a lot of time to just really sit down and bomb through a lot of these Mummy books, and I have a lot of other things I have kind of planned out to read very soon that I want to get reviews out for, because I might have read a previous book before that earlier, and I want to get to the sequels and whatnot, but no rushing. I'm going to try to take my time, because I want to enjoy these books. I want to have a time to give you guys time to catch up. I know this like 3-week break gave a lot of people time to catch up on my content, because I got a lot of new views. So that was kind of surprising. The last couple of videos have done at least 200 views, and that usually does not happen on the channel. So again, we have two things there. We have growth, and we have a lot of people that are catching up. So that's pretty cool. I want to try not to bomb you guys with too much content now that I'm back, but I think I'm going to try to get into reading some more Goosebumps book stuff. You know, Halloween's right on the approach. We have like, what, 2 months? Yeah, it's August, September. We have 2 months until Halloween, and I usually start reading like Halloween type books and watching Halloween type movies in September, so we have a lot of stuff coming up like that next month. Happy August, by the way. Summer's almost over with. How weird is that? I mean, we're already in August 3rd, or August 4th today, of 2020. What kind of year is this, man? It's just nuts. I can't get over how fast this year's flying by. Here soon we'll be at like the 2nd year anniversary of the channel because of how fast it's zooming by. But I've been doing a lot of stuff on the side. One thing I want to talk about too, one of the things I've been doing in the meantime while the break has been happening for me, Of course, you guys have probably heard me talk plenty of times about how I'm a big fan of Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark by Alvin Schwartz and Stephen Gammell from back in the 80s and 90s. And they were popular before Goosebumps was even created. And they're fantastic, they're scary. If you haven't read them, you need to read them. One of my favorite book series of all time, right up there with Goosebumps. Not in the same vein because they're scary, and Goosebumps can be scary, but it's usually very silly and funny and cartoonish, and I love that about it. My own book was supposed to be kind of a tribute to that idea. It's a middle grade book, short story collection type of thing, like Scary Stories. And I wanted to have illustrations and all these things, and I've been I finished the manuscript not too long ago. I don't know if I told you guys about that or not, but I did finish the manuscript not too long ago. It's about, I think about 80 or 90 pages, somewhere in that ballpark. When you first finish a manuscript for a book, you have to send it out and try to find a literary agent who will represent you and try to find the best publisher to sell that book to. So for me, I've contacted like 25 different literary agents. I think I'm going to have to start sending out some more query letters, which is a certain letter you have to send out to these folks. I think I'm going to have to send out more letters now because I haven't gotten any contacts in the last like 2 weeks. But before that, when I sent out a bunch of query letters, I was getting responses all the time. I got a ton of positive feedback. A lot of the publishers said the same thing that I hear all the time from other writers that are friends of mine, that your first book is next to impossible to sell, but number two, that most publishers that contact you back with positive information, which pretty much all the pretty much all of the responses I got were positive so far. I got some criticism here and there that was good. I needed to hear it. That helped me out with some of the ideas on what to work on the next book and on this book to fix it up a little bit. Some of the people had actually said that a lot of these literary agents are trying to find people that they can publish that are very much similar to things they've already published from their company. And my book is something that seems to be a little bit more prevalent now with the middle grade horror genre really kind of taken off, or subgenre, whatever you want to call this thing. You have the Scary Tales series that I recently talked about a little bit on my channel. You have a lot of horror writers that are going over to middle grade and are writing this in YA books. Jonathan Mayberry is one of the best examples, writing the Rotten Ruin series from the YA books. And they're fantastic. He's fantastic. You should check him out if you get a chance to. But it kind of gets me, just because I got so much good feedback, dude. It seems like everybody that has read the manuscript really enjoyed it, and that's awesome. I'm really thankful for folks who have checked the manuscript out. If anybody happens to be subscribed to the channel, I don't know. If you are, thank you for reading the manuscript. But I'm trying to get it out there. I'm trying to get the book published because I'd love to make a career off this. I know the first few books of your career do not make much money, and that doesn't really matter to me. I just want to make some money off some books because I like writing and I like to read. And I want to read what I like to write. I need an illustrator too at some point. That's going to be kind of cool, hunting down for that, because I want something kind of like Stephen Gammell's kind of art style, with a very sketch-looking art style, painting type thing. He's unequivocal to anybody. The dude is just fantastic, man. But for me, I'm really having a hard time trying to get that book off its feet. You know, like I'm trying to do something really good with it. It doesn't seem like it's going anywhere right now, so I'm kind of running in circles with that project the last like four or 5 weeks, maybe a little bit. I don't remember how long ago it was that I sent out the manuscript to a bunch of agents, but I need to send out more is what I'm trying to say, because I need to get the work done and get it out there. On the side of all that, my workplace is driving me nuts over these stupid masks. I'm getting tired of it. Work is typical, you know. It is what it is right now, but about to rip my hair out, man. I really am. Let's see. I already talked about that. I'm also rereading Goosebumps Ghost Camp, one of my favorite books of all time from Goosebumps. Way up there, probably potentially the scariest book I've ever read from Goosebumps, right beside Goosebumps Wanted the Haunted Mask, which I always talk about on my channel when I talk about this book. This book is so good. I'm like 40 pages into rereading this, and I forgot how great it is. It's just such a good book, man. I really enjoy Goosebumps when they come to books like this that really can ride that line of being really creepy, really creepy, and also maintaining the kind of silly nature of Goosebumps in general and Stein's writing style. And that book does that so well. If you haven't read the book, you're really missing out on that. But other than that, guys, all those updates there, I haven't really been doing anything else. I've been reading some other stuff on the side, some comics. I read Doomsday Clock finally all the way through, and that was relatively great. I mean, I was kind of surprised by how good it was, but I was a little disappointed in some aspects I won't get into here. I read Deceased, which was really good. Really good. It was like a zombie story in the DC universe, and it was fantastic. What else did I read? I read the new Kylo Ren Star Wars comic, and it sucked. It was really, really bad. I was really disappointed because Kylo Ren's like the only thing that Disney has done right, you know, in my opinion. I love Rise of Skywalker. I'm like the only person on the planet who loves that movie and hates Last Jedi. But I'm not really super impressed anymore with Force Awakens. But the Rise of Kylo Ren comic was really, really disappointing. I mean, it really just rubbed me the wrong way, man. Then you have, like, I'm reading some other books on the side. I'm reading, like, Limbus Inc. Well, it's edited, I guess, by Jonathan Mayberry. It's a short story collection in the same universe, kind of a shared theme anthology type thing. And that's pretty good. It's a pretty decent book. I liked it. I'm also rereading Swan Song, which I don't know if you know. I don't know if you guys know Swan Song. I mean, Limbus Inc. and Swan Song are adult horror novels, but Swan Song, you can't go wrong. It's one of the best post-apocalyptic stories I've ever read in my life. You want a really good book, that's a fantastic book, but it's like 900 pages long. It takes a little while to dig into and kind of get through. So, I've been reading a lot of stuff on the side, even though I've been taking a break from here, just to enjoy things, just to have a good time and, you know, whatever. But I miss you guys. I'm going to be excited to start uploading some more content and talking with you guys about whatever, you know, movies, books, well, Goosebumps stuff, you know what I mean? I'm excited to come back and review some more Goosebumps stuff. I've been having that craving for about a week now to delve into a Goosebumps book again, so I'm really excited to be reading that Cave Creatures book, which is pretty good. I'm trying to figure out what I want to read after this. Like I said, I had a stack planned for the whole summertime, and I still have kind of those sitting off to the side over here. You can't see them, but I do have a stack sitting over here to the side that I kind of want to delve into that more, because I have a lot of stuff there that's, again, kind of sequels that I haven't delved into yet, or dove into yet. That was the proper word. A lot of things on the side I want to start reading soon and get up reviews for you guys. Nothing too important. There were certain books I wanted to read by the end of the summer, like Say Cheese and Say Cheese and Die. I have hiccups. I don't know why. Say Cheese and Die is a trilogy now, and I wanted to get all those 3 reviews up by the end of the summer, and it's not going to happen. So I might try to, because August is technically still summer. I might try to. I don't know if it's going to work, but that's not going to be the first thing I read next. I have some other things I want to read before that. But yeah, I forgot how good Give Yourself Goosebumps is. That probably could have helped me not take a break, but I was also just burnt out on reading in general, even though I started reading some other stuff on the side the last couple of weeks. But overall, folks, I've had a good time. I've missed you guys. I'm really thankful for all the new people who've come to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for sticking around and waiting on me to make some new content. It's been a good day. It's been a good while. You know, I'm glad to kind of get my feet back on the ground and kind of really be able to talk to you guys. And yeah, love talking to you guys about some Goosebumps stuff. I wish there were more Goosebumps channels out here. There's like nothing left anymore. You know, Goosebumps Ozzy fan, it really bums me out that he's not making content anymore. He's such a good reviewer and everything else. I just love his content so much. I thought for sure that around the time that the TV show, the new remake, was announced, I thought for sure he'd come back, and he didn't, and I'm still kind of bummed about that. But seems like I'm not the only one. You know, it seems like a lot of people are putting in the comments section on his last couple of videos about how much they miss him and stuff. I would have stuck with the 90s Portal thing. If he would have stuck with that, I still would have been around for that, because I love his content. The dude's fun. It's really fun to watch. But anyway, guys, that's enough of my rambling about Goosebumps Ozzy fan and my mourning of him. Anyway, what are your thoughts on all the coming up Goosebumps stuff? What do you recommend that I should read sometime soon? I know somebody's going to put freaking chicken in the comment section. Lou, I'm watching you, my friend. I'm not reading chicken anytime soon. Whatever. Put down in the comment section what you'd like to see me talk about soon. I also got to rewatch Night of the Living Dummy 3 for like the 1000th time in my life the other day, before, or right around the time of the anniversary. I think it was like a couple of days after the anniversary, towards the end of July. And that was a really, really fun time. I had so much fun watching that. I got to see it on VHS for the first time in like 20 years. I usually watch it on my DVD copy I've had since I was a kid in like 2004. And I'm not kidding you, dude. I've been watching that VHS, and that was so much fun to see that. Like, I love VHS tapes. I always have. I always will. I was the last generation to grow up with that, and it is such a blast watching stuff on VHS. Seeing that kind of, it doesn't look like when you see fake VHS footage online with the scratches and the marks and all the little glitches and stuff. It doesn't look like that. It never looked like that. It looks a lot better than people remember it looking. And I just like the fuzziness, that kind of welcoming fuzziness to movies and stuff, and Goosebumps was no different when it comes to VHS version. That's so much fun to look at and watch and enjoy. But anyway, folks, what are your thoughts on everything coming up? I have to end the video because there's a weed eater coming through outside, where people are mowing the lawn and stuff. But let me know everything down below. I missed you guys. Thank you for watching. And may the Lord Jesus Christ bless you guys today. And goodbye.